Hello, Year 12, and good morning. This week's assembly will come to you live from the Post 16 building. So I thought it'd be a nice opportunity to do it in school and send it out to you this week, where I'm in school and not in my front room, normally on a Sunday. So a couple of things at the moment. It's really interesting. We're 5 weeks left of term 6 before we move into Year 13, and that time's going to go pretty quickly. We've got a big change that's happened, so it's just one slide from me today. Talking through some of those things. Firstly, I just wanted to say I've emailed your teachers, and your teachers have all completed some feedback on how you are performing in terms of looking at your effort and your commitment to learning, and it's been really positive. 33 of you have had excellent commitment to learning, where you've completed every single piece of work, and your teachers are saying, you're doing fantastically well. A further 26 students have two of their subjects where they're green, excellent, and then just one of their subjects where it was just amber, and where they might have missed a piece of work or fallen slightly behind, or not handed a piece of work in on time. But that's really positive. We're looking at 50 to 60% of the cohort who are working really well. So well done to you. And I know that the assessments the last couple of weeks, although some of you have been a bit worried about them, they've actually made a big difference. And your teacher has commented how it's good that you're getting the work in. The quality of work is better, but obviously the feedback you get from that is really important. So do speak to your teachers, keep communicating with your teachers, as well as they'll be setting work at the moment for your lesson time. But you need to kind of make sure that you let your teachers know if that lesson work is too much or too little, and let them know. So really well done for that. The next one is, as we move into our next phase of learning, is I sent you an email on Friday outlining the plan really for our face-to-face communication, and we're going to be doing that online because that's how we can keep you safe. And in terms of educationally, we can get a lot of important work done when we're doing online in tutorials. So you will meet with your teacher once a week in every subject online in a tutorial, and they will invite you through that through Outlook. So there'll be an invite through your Outlook calendar for when you should be available to meet with your teacher, and that will only be during lesson time. So I know some of you might have started back at work if your shops are opening at the moment this week, but you've still got to remember it's still a school week, and you shouldn't be working during the school, so you should be attending those tutorials. Thank you for those people that have emailed me their consent to say they're happy to take part in those tutorials. The key bit is thank you for emailing me and say, yep, I give consent, but you only have to email me if you do not give consent and you do not want to take part in those tutorials. And that's a choice, because I know some of you might not feel very comfortable being on screen with other students, and I'm more than happy for that. So yeah, please just let me know if you don't want to take part. If you do want to take part, that's fine. I will take your non-reply as something that you are happy to consent to that. So these tutorials then, so again, this is a great opportunity for you to have a face-to-face contact with your teacher, to ask some questions, anything you're worried about. Your teachers might even ask you to prepare some materials to come with some your own questions, and it's important you use that time to kind of move your learning forward and ask any questions or ask for any feedback or any pieces of work or anything you're unsure about. So please do use that time, and it's really important. With the MS Microsoft Teams tutorial, you need to make sure you download the program, Microsoft. You can either do that on your smartphone, you can do that on your laptop. If you've got any technical issues, please do contact the school, but there's a link there where Mr. Edwards will actually show you exactly how to do that, and it's pretty straightforward. This is the safest way. I know some of you might want to come into school and see your teachers, but this is the safest way that we can help you with your learning and also stop the risk of transmission. Are you coming to school, because it's just not possible for you to see different teachers, because then the transmission rate obviously increases significantly. So this is the way forward for the next couple of weeks. So please make sure you download that, make sure you attend your tutorials, and you only need to send your consent to me if you are opting out and you don't want to take part. The pastoral pastoral tutorial as well with myself and Mrs. Curtis. Really, that's an opportunity for us to talk and just to think about your UCAS, any support that you might need. Likewise, if you don't want that and you might say, can I just do it over the phone? I'm more than happy to do that, but we need to keep to that time, because obviously we want to speak to or see every single one of you by the end of this term. So I know and you know if you've got any worries or concerns, that we can kind of support you with that, or if there's any problems with subjects, I can feed that back to your subject teachers. So one take today, so apologise if there's any mistakes in there, but obviously please keep communicating with us. And remember, we've made a big shift in the last couple of weeks. We've started to get a bit more focused. We've started hopefully to see that, you know, the iceberg there, the tip of the iceberg. People sometimes just see the good piece of work you produce, or those greens. I know that, you know, that one essay that you produce, or that one assignment you might do, there's a whole lot of work goes into it, and we've learned a lot about ourselves over the last couple of weeks, and you've been doing really well. So that persistence, that kind of keeping going, and that dedication needs to continue over the next couple of weeks. And I really look forward to seeing you or hearing from you by telephone in terms of our tutorial, but also give me your feedback in how these subject tutorials have gone, and the opportunity for you to kind of meet your teachers and get any feedback as well from these assessments. Take care, good to see you, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.